Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Ultimate Decades Challenge. The year is now 1308, and I am happy to report that this year we do not have a single death roll to do in our main household. The only rolls that are going to be done today are in the Baker household. We will be aging up Katharine into a child, and Cecilia will be giving birth to another baby. So apart from those rolls, we are going to get to just enjoy some chill gameplay with our main family. I am planning to make a club so that our kids can meet all the other peasant children, and we can go and visit some community lots so that they can socialize, and we'll see what they get up to. It is stressing me out that Kalen the toddler is always wandering around this pond. If he rolls death on his next birthday to become a child, it's because he drowned. At the moment, I just have everybody getting a bit of breakfast. They are going to get started on the chores for the day, and once those are done, we are going to go exploring with our three children. Our three children being, of course, Stephanie here, who is our oldest child, and then we have the twins, Brayden and Frederick. I know I keep saying the two twins. I don't know why I keep saying that. It annoys me too when I'm editing, so I will try and only say the twins. Oh, what's wrong with our chicken? Dirty? Oh, can I clean the chicken? Or is he dirty because the coop is dirty? Oh, yeah. Okay, we are going to send Rosemary to go and clean up the coop, and she's going to scatter the feed. I am still having them woohoo once a day, and I checked for pregnancy, but she is not pregnant yet. A new family dynamic between Wendell and Noah. Supportive, sure. Noah is our little charmer over here. I have plans for you, little guy. I think he is going to become some kind of bard or maybe a tavern keeper. So far, he's been super sociable. And he has these really cute blue eyes. Frederick, what are you doing? Of course, just as I was getting ready to have our children go out to have some fun, a storm started. The weather in The Sims is like constantly bad. I don't know if it's just my luck, but it seems like it rains and we get thunderstorms really often. I guess I'm gonna have to have everybody come back inside and try to avoid the storm because I don't want anyone to get struck by lightning. No, I don't think you should open the umbrella. All right. Well, if we can't go out, I guess I'm gonna have our kids come and play together a little bit. Uh-oh. And now we've got Brayden, who's sick. Do I want to do a roll? I really don't. I feel like I should, but since... Oh dear. Since our life expectancy is really low, now that we lost Juliana, our life expectancy actually went down to 12 years old. I know it's only until our children age up, but I still feel like we've got a lot of deaths. All right, I quickly rolled off screen and it was fine. I got a 4, so it was borderline, but he survived. So we are going to have him come and get some water. By the time everybody gets their chores done, the day is already over. And now I did want to go and meet the other peasant children, but the storm is still going on pretty strong. But I mean, we've got 3 more days to go in the year, so we can always do that tomorrow. I am going to have Rosemary come and make a little bit of food for supper, and then everybody's going to eat, and I am going to send them straight to bed, and hopefully in the morning the storm will have passed and they're going to be able to actually go out. Frederick never knows what is lurking in the dark. Darkness is nothing but a veil to hide the most gruesome and terrifying creatures of the night. He feels like they could pop out at any moment, and lately this man named Vladislaus keeps calling. So what, now he's afraid of the dark? Fear of the dark. Great. That's a really good fear to have in the medieval times, you know? Oh, the storm passed, but it's 8 p.m. Yeah, we're not gonna have time to go out today. We're gonna have to put that off until tomorrow. Stephanie likes jokes. Well, she likes stories, so she might as well like jokes as well. So I know it's still early to be thinking about this, but I was thinking about the famine, and I kind of wanted to have your opinion on it. Now, I know normally we would roll to see who survives and who passes away at the end of the famine, but I was thinking we would actually do the rolls at the beginning of the famine, and that would kind of inform how we're going to play. Oh, who's at the door? The king's advisor is at the door. I mean, I don't know, maybe he's checking in on the tenants. We're gonna send... everybody's busy eating. You've chosen kind of a strange time to come over. Okay, Rosemary is gonna come and greet him. Right, so I was thinking we might do the famine rolls at the beginning of the famine, and then that would sort of let us know how I should be playing The Sims. So let's say if, I don't know, Rosemary rolls to pass away, then maybe I would have her give her portions of food to her children, and I might actually let her starve during the famine instead of killing them all at the end in one fell swoop. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. If that would make more sense. I feel like from a storytelling perspective, it would make more sense to have them, you know, pass away during the famine instead of at the end. And knowing who passes away might also give me some ideas for, I don't know, maybe they don't just die from starvation. Maybe there will be bandits who might attack them. I don't know. It's just a thought. Everybody is about to pee their pants. I think we're going to have to construct a second outhouse because only one outhouse for all these Sims is getting kind of tight. It is now Friday morning, and I am in the Baker household to do Katharine's child roll. She only has 2 numbers that she needs to avoid, so hopefully everything will go well. 20, and she survives. Perfect, so the Bakers now have their first child who is surviving to the child phase. Okay, so Katharine is aging up. She was a wild toddler, and she grew up to be a bookworm. Now, peasants don't know how to read, but she's a little bit higher class, so maybe we could say that the Bakers will be teaching their children how to read, and she is going to enjoy books. Let's have her, in that case, go into the mental skills, or the mental aspiration. All right, so I'm gonna go and give her a little makeover. Here is Katharine Baker. After her little makeover, we can see that the redhead genes in this family are strong. So far, all of the surviving children have their father's red hair. Some of them do have their mother's eyes, and it's only Lionel so far who has his father's blue eyes. All right, now that this roll is done, I am going to go back to our main household, and I think we're going to start a club gathering with all of the local peasant children and see what they get up to. Okay. All right, so I didn't actually check this lot out before I brought my Sims here, and I just noticed that it looks like this might be like a ritual site of some kind, and seriously, I think maybe this isn't quite age appropriate for our kids, you know? Let me find another community lot. Okay, so these are the Bluffs. And Frederick, why are you here? It keeps starting a gathering of the wrong club. I don't want the Barrow family here. I want the peasant children here. Okay, so I've started a club gathering. We have all the kids slowly gathering here. Right, so we've got Merida here, who is the innkeeper's daughter. We have Katharine, of course, who is our cousin, and this is Nicholas. He is the fisherman's son. And this is his sister, Alyssa. So we've got all our kids over here. Oh no, this again. Let's take a look at what we can do around here. Hang on, let's see. Can they go swimming in this? Yeah, I think it's a pool, isn't it? Yeah, okay, they can come and swim under this kind of scary looking statue. Oh, and there's graffiti here. We can send our Sims to come swim a little. Oh, what's that? Looks valuable. You know, I think Brayden is gonna come and take a look at this. So Brayden is our heir, and I think he takes a bit from Wendell that he wants the family to succeed, and I think he's going to be quite ambitious in trying to make the farm as big as it can get, and he's going to want to try and get as much money as he can and make the family successful. He's probably going to be looking for a very advantageous match when he's ready to get married. And I think even at this young age, he's probably already trying to find, you know, valuables, and he's probably like hardworking already. Okay, so he got a few things. I don't think it's really going to be useful for us, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. Is there anything else that he can come and check out? Not really. All right, well, he's going to come and join his sister over here for a little swim. Or actually, what are the other kids doing? Are they just sort of hanging around? Oh yeah, the other kids are just hanging around by the entrance here. Oh, what's that? Travel back home? No, not yet. All right, so everybody's meeting. I'm going to have him also... I think he's going to be friendly. And we're gonna have them get to know the other kids. Okay, well, it looks like all of the kids are just sort of socializing and they aren't really going to play anywhere. So these are all of our peasant children right here. I don't know if eventually these are also going to be our marriage candidates when they all age up into teens. All right, so I actually moved everybody to the park because I did remember that we have a swing set over here. All right, so they're around here playing. There's another kid here, Quentin Dylisia. So he's actually the son of a merchant, and he's hanging out pretty close to them. So, you know, I think Brayden, who, instead of making a mess, is going to be the most courageous and is going to come and do a funny introduction with this better dressed little boy here, you know, but I think Brayden, being the heir of the Barrow farm, thinks he's a pretty important little guy, and there's no problem with the two of them being friends. And in fact, I think he is actively going to want to be friends with Quentin Dylisia, since he is obviously well off. And I am going to have to come and do something about these invisible chairs. I mean, this would look great if they weren't sitting on thin air. And we've got another kid here that we don't know, Fatima. So she's another sim that I created. She is living with the Dylisia family. She is an orphan that the Dylisia patriarch found on his travels. So he's a traveling merchant. That's the story. That's the official story about her, but there's a rumor going around town that she might actually be his illegitimate daughter that he had with a woman during his travels, and perhaps the woman passed away and now he brought her back. So she is part of the more well-off families, but I think she isn't really popular with them because she's potentially illegitimate. So it makes sense that she would try to be friends with the peasant children, and now she's just leaving. And she's gone. I am going to have Brayden come and tell a group story. A fairy tale. How about an adventure story about gold booty? And he is going to tell the story to all of the children. There. Isn't this perfect? It looks like they're all waiting for him to tell his story. Oh, hello you. This is the bard from the local inn. All right, there he goes with his story. There. Brayden being the center of attention. The fateful well. Is there anything that children can do? Wish for happiness, skills, and youthful vigor. No, I don't think we're gonna risk it. Oh, again? Oh. They're really obsessed with doing this, aren't they? All right, so it's 8 p.m. It's gonna. Oh, what's happening here? What? The Trader Jacques just kicked the king's butt. Okay, he doesn't look too upset about it. What's Katharine doing? Stargazing, I guess. All right, so it's 8 p.m. already. I am going to have our 3 kids head back home. Okay, so she made a mess and now she's cleaning it up. All right, so I am going to have our guys head back home for supper. Oh, even the king's doing it now. It is now Saturday morning, and everybody is just having a little bit of breakfast before starting the day. I had Rosemary and Frederick have their daily woohoo, and once again, Rosemary is pregnant. Oh, and Cecilia gave birth to a baby boy. Brent, Gary, Dwight, Vincenzo. Here we are again with the Italian names. All right, so we're gonna pop into their family soon to do the death rolls. Look at Frederick, just living his best life surrounded by sheep and goats. Oh, when I grow up, I want to be a ninja again. Frederick is going to say, start practicing your hiding. He's a practical kind of guy. So I'm just having everyone do their chores. I'm going to have Rosemary prepare some produce with our milk before it goes bad. So we are going to make some cheese. With this Benny Sims, the days go by really fast and there are so many chores to do at the same time as well. And since there aren't many roles to do, I think this is going to be a very quick episode since everybody's pretty much just living their life. Oh, stinky diaper. What's Wendell doing? Oh, he's taking care of his daughter next to the bees, as one does. I don't know if Gabriella is going to grow up to remember her father, but if she does, she's going to have some good memories, I think. So for some reason, all of my Sims so far have negative emotional control. I'm not really sure what they're doing autonomously that affects this, but I'm just sort of letting them do their own thing. All right, now, okay, she's pretty good. I don't know why Brayden has such poor emotional control. It's getting better, though. I guess he's helping her to cook, but he just poured the salt on the floor. Huh, that's interesting. He actually autonomously joined her cooking. I didn't know they could do that. I'm actually kind of surprised at their autonomy. It might be a mod, though. I'm happy to say our financial situation is getting a lot better now that we have so many animals. I think most of the money is coming from milk, but the goats and sheep are doing a good job too, and we're getting lots and lots of eggs, so I think things are finally under control. Oh, Stephanie reached social level 10, and she can now gain skill in mischief and charisma. Okay, that's good. All the kids are getting along pretty well. Yeah, I think she's a favorite with her brother Brayden. He's closer to Stephanie than he, oh no, okay. He's pretty close to his twin brother as well, but he's really close to Stephanie. I think I might make these two best friends. Yeah, become best friends forever. There. Oh. Alright, so he's got an ally in his older sister here. Oh, And Kaylin wants to do cards with his grandpa. I don't know if it's because I usually micromanage my Sims a lot more, and now I have so many Sims that I can't do that anymore, but I'm really noticing interactions that I had never noticed before that they do autonomously. Ooh. Is she talking to the sink? Oh no, okay, she's babbling to herself and she wants to socialize with a fox, rabbit, or bird. Okay. That we can do that. I don't know how we're gonna do that. Oh, wait, hang on. There's a bird right there. Nope, I can only say what's that. Okay, let's go find some bunnies. Okay, we've got a lot of bunnies over here. So she is going to come babble at them. I wonder if this increases her social skills. Trader Jacques would like to come over to hang out. Is that okay? It's strange that he's calling our child sim specifically, but yeah, sure. We'll say he's a friend of the family. Actually, you know what? I think Trader Jacques might be the only person who remembers Gemma because he travels so much. He probably knows her even now that she's living in Henford. So maybe if they need to talk, like if they need to send a message to Gemma, they probably go through Trader Jacques. Here, we can send Brayden. You know, he thinks he's an important guy, so he's going to come and... All right, he has a bad relationship with the king. No, I don't think Brayden is going to go talk to him about that. You are my favorite. Forbidden words, no. Can't we be nice to him? Oh yeah, you know what? I think Brayden is gonna come ask about his aunt. He was pretty young when Gemma passed away, but I think it must have left an impression that Gemma appeared in the middle of the night to tell him that she wasn't dead, and then she snuck back off. So Brayden might have... Oh, I haven't had the pleasure of meeting Emma. Right, so there's actually like a second Trader Jacques in Henford on Bagley, but we're gonna pretend it's the same guy and that he does know her. But yeah, I think Brayden is pretty curious about his aunt who went and married a knight, but they can't talk about it because it's a secret that she's alive, you know? I think that's probably gonna blow up in her face at some point. Like, there are so many kids who know the secret at this time that one of them is probably gonna slip up at some point. Oh yeah, we have some woodworking that we can finish off too. Resume dining table. I don't know why he's sleeping at 8 p.m. It's a bit early, man. Unwelcome present again. I wish I could know who she's talking to, because then the reply would be different according to who she's asking this to. Let's return it to the store. I have no idea who she was talking to. Oh, so cute. I'm gonna have her pour 4 servings. I saw Cecilia is here visiting. Yeah, Cecilia's here. So, oh yeah, and she just gave birth, so she can actually have a drink. Rosemary can't, but I wonder if they knew in the Middle Ages that they're not really supposed to drink alcohol while they're pregnant. I mean, I watched Lark Rise to Candleford, and there is one character there who's pregnant and who keeps drinking beer. So it might be a pretty recent thing. Yeah, actually my grandmother told me that she drank wine when she was pregnant, so they mustn't have known. Are they gonna get sick because it's trash nectar? Hang on, let me monitor this. I have never used the nectar in this game yet. Actually, I never used anything from the horse ranch pack. Why is he so stinky? Is it the trash nectar? Trash nectar funk. Frederick has got the funk. Trash nectar funk. Other Sims don't seem to mind, but animals like it. What? Other Sims don't seem to mind, but animals like it. What does that mean? His animals are what, going to come smell him? Oh, baby Amy. Oh, sweetheart. Your daddy's gonna come join you soon. He doesn't know that yet. Okay, so the trash nectar funk is interesting. And of course he wants to woohoo, so we are going to ask Rosemary if she wants to have a little bit of fun. Oh, look at Frederick cleaning up. Such a nice little guy. So Frederick by this point must be about 26 or 27 years old, and he has a little baby sister who's actually younger than some of his kids. Where are you going? Where are you going, Frederick? What? What? Wait a minute, there's a stool here, so they keep bringing the toddlers here to talk to them? Is that what's going on? Oh, this game. Oh, this game. Why are you bringing him now? What? Okay, we're gonna get rid of this stool before a toddler dies because they've been forgotten in the barn. All right, so it's already the last day of the year, and I am now in the Baker household. I'm going to have Cecilia come and take care of her baby, and we are going to do the death rolls for them. Oh, Mateo and Lionel have a difficult family dynamic. Okay, why not? Our main family has pretty good relationships between the siblings, but maybe this household is going to have a harder time with it. All right, so we are going to go and do death rolls. Oh, the poor infant on the floor behind her. All right, so as usual, we are going to roll for Cecilia first. Cecilia is fine. Baby Vincenzo. Ooh, okay, he's fine. And we're gonna roll for the infant stage right away. And he survives. Okay. So I'm going to age up Vincenzo into an infant, and I'm not going to do a makeover right away since I don't think we're going to be seeing him outside this household while he's an infant. So I am just going to get her pregnant again, and I'm going to age him up, and then I think we're going to go and take a look at what's going on in the Verviers family, or Verviers. Okay, so I have just moved to the Verviers household in Henford. Everybody is still in their pajamas, so I guess they're all just waking up. These two are having a chat in the bathroom for some reason. Eat yogurt, right. So I'm not using simple living for this household just because we're not here often enough, and I don't want to have to deal with them having to gather all of the ingredients. Why is the horse in the house? Huh. Okay, oh, and he's angry. Sir Lucan dislikes jokes. He's still rolling his eyes thinking about that awful joke Emma just told. All right, yeah, sure. That's funny. I like that. Yell at? Uh-oh. Okay, so I actually expected these two to get along. Since she is a, hang on, how do they call it? Dastardly. Right, so she has the sinister major impression personality, and she has the dastardly trait because her life aspiration is actually villainous Valentine. This was, of course, because she was originally married to Stuart, and my intention was that she would probably cheat on him and find some other sim to have a relationship with, but now she wants to break up couples, she wants to get caught cheating 10 times, and she wants to achieve the X status with other sims. Yeah, since this is a medieval gameplay, I don't think this is really going to be possible. I guess maybe before she got married, she would have had to court 5 different sims, but I don't think we're gonna go down that road. Right, so I really expected him to have the sinister personality, but he's just an everyman. So I'm kind of surprised by that. Did he just take her meal? Okay, well, I guess she made a meal for her husband. And now she's going to make one for herself. I'm thinking I might create an extra sim to add to this household to be their servant. Maybe he could come and live in this little house over here, the little water mill, because they've got a cow, they've got chickens, and they've got a pretty good garden here. But I don't think any of these guys are going to be taking care of that. They're a little too high class. Oh, what a sim. Tobias Verviers just stopped what they were thinking about for a moment and found themselves staring at Emma Verviers. Okay. All right, so Tobias is actually the one who's attracted to his dad's new wife, which, well, he was meant to be good and proper, although he's also hot-headed. He's very passionate, and he wants to demonstrate the courage to prove their worth and confidence. Okay. So since she has the villainous Valentine, I did intend for her to potentially flirt with one of Amos's sons, and perhaps even have a woohoo with one of them. And if she gets pregnant, it is going to be unclear who the father is. Now, I did intend to do that with Lucan, because being an evil sim, I think he would even do it on purpose just to upset his father and his brother, or maybe just because he can, you know. But these two didn't have a great start. Oh, well, they're still in the green, so... Yeah, Wendell's death is coming up tomorrow. We will deal with that tomorrow. Okay, but you know, it's Tobias who's feeling supportive family dynamic, right? Okay, so Tobias is the one who's feeling flirty because he thinks Emma is gorgeous. I'm going to have her change out of her clothing, out of her sleepwear and into her regular clothes. She is going to come over here, and I think he is also going to come here, and he's a good sim though, so if he ever has a bit, oh no, I'm going directly for the romance. If anything happens between him and Gemma, it will probably be by Gemma's doing, not his own. I did want them to talk inside though, just in case if they start flirting autonomously. I don't want to upset the dad right away. I quite like Amos though. He's a bit of a badass. I like his scars, and his sons are just like pretty boys. All right, so no autonomous flirting, just chatting, and Lucan over here playing in the rain next to them. I don't know why. You know, you guys can go inside to chat. You don't need to stand in the rain as you do that. Here, I'm gonna have him come and sit down here. Oh, actually, why don't we get a fire going? Yeah, we're gonna get a fire going, and we are going to have these two come and chat. Even if he thinks she's gorgeous, I think he honestly just wants to get to know her. You know, he's trying to be friendly, and I think he might also be a bit worried because his father is getting on in years and he remarried a very young woman, so he might, you know, suspect that she might not have the best of intentions. So he's going to ask her how her day has been going in this house. Does she enjoy living here? Talk about fertility? Maybe not just yet. Oh, yeah, I think he's going to congratulate her on her marriage. And where are you guys going? Hang on. Hero personality archetype hint. Emma Verviers shows signs of the hero personality archetype. Wasn't she sinister? She's a sinister hero. Yeah, sinister hero. So he's also a hero, but he's a lover instead. He wants to flirt with someone. He wants to make a good friend. All right, well, maybe his good friend is going to be Gemma. Express passion for romance. Okay, why not? You know, bye. These two are, well, I was going to say bonding over archery, but I guess not. Yeah, I'm going to let these two have a chat outside, and I'm going to keep these two in a conversation instead. Lucan and Amos have a difficult dynamic. Okay. Lucan isn't really making any friends today, is he? But that's good actually, because now that he has a difficult relationship with his dad, he kind of has more reason to come and you know, maybe try to seduce Gemma. And I think she might actually be open to that because she is a villainous Valentine. And I think he's going to ironically congratulate her on her marriage. You know, he, being an evil sim, probably, you know, he clearly suspects something is up. He knows she is probably just here for the money and the big house, and she probably doesn't really love his father. Why are they? They're hugging? Okay. Ask about life milestones and memories. Okay, maybe he can try to get to know her a bit. He's materialistic. Oh yeah, and so is she. Right, so maybe the two of them are gonna end up conspiring to inherit the house when Sir Amos passes away. And she left again. She's coming to play in the pond in the rain. This... Oh wow, that's a massive pile of dung. Oh, great. All three of them now. Okay, so I've brought them back inside the house and... Oop. And he's here bragging about his possessions. Probably bragging how this house is going to be his someday. Oh, the joust tournament. Why not? Oh, wait a minute. Why did she get a heart? I just had them have a deep conversation. I'm not sure where the heart came from. I mean, eventually I'm gonna get there, but I'm not doing it on purpose yet. I'm gonna have him gossip a little. Attempt to swoon? I'm not even sure what that is. You know what? I'm gonna try it. Oh, it's a roomette. Okay, whatever. We're let him in. We're gonna let him do it. Attempt to swoon. Oh. Why is she uncomfortable all of a sudden? Because she was playing out in the rain. Okay, she's into it. Why would you insult her after flirting with her? Attempt to seduce. This animation. If somebody did this to me in real life, I'm not sure I would be into it. What? What? Whoa! Whoa! I had nothing to do with that. I had no hand in this. I mean, yeah, I did have them flirt, but the woohoo was entirely autonomously. Oh my. Okay. Well, that was... It seems like The Sims agrees with my plan. So, she autonomously woohooed with him, but now there's kind of a risk that she might be pregnant. So in case she is, I think she might just go and seduce her husband now, because if she ends up being pregnant, she wants to be sure that he thinks it's his. And I will not go check to see if she's pregnant, and if she is, who the father is. I am going to leave that as a surprise. Okay, so she actually has more romance with Lucan. It's almost equal. Right, so we're just gonna go for regular woohoo. She is gonna go and seduce her husband just to be sure that if in 9 months she has a baby, he thinks that it's his own. She doesn't want a baby, of course. In his son's bed. That's awkward. Okay, let's go and take a look at what Tobias is doing while those two are busy. Lucan is making dinner for himself. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get a servant for these guys. Hopefully it will just add even more drama. Well, yeah, we can always hope for more drama. You can't have too much drama, can you? Okay, so she's just had her 2 woohoos. I'm going to have her take a pregnancy test to see if anything has happened. She's not pregnant. She is so lucky. She has 25% chance of being pregnant, and she woohooed quite a few times with Amos after the wedding, and she is still not pregnant. So, all right, Gemma, you get away with it this time. I mean, the night is still young. Who knows? Should I have her... woohoo with the other son as well. I mean, she's not evil. Well, she is a villainous Valentine, and she wants to get caught cheating. So at some point, she's going to want Sir Amos to know about this. Oh boy. Oh, and she wants to break up couples. Oh, maybe I should have Tobias get engaged to someone and she could go and break them up. Something like that. This is kind of scandalous, these two in the hallway in their sleepwear, flirting. Oh boy. Love in unexpected places. Sir Lucan has known Emma for a while, but somehow things are different now. Oh, they're soulmates. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. When I was playtesting, she actually got this soulmate thing with Sir Amos. So, all right, this changes things a bit. I mean, not really. I think they are going to conspire together against his other brother. So now she has even more reason to try and seduce the other brother. Maybe it's part of some sort of plan that they have. Maybe to make sure that he doesn't get married and have kids so that he can't, his line can't inherit the manor. I don't know. Food for thought. It is the end of the day, so I am going to leave this part here. Once again, thank you very much. Bye, Sir Lucan. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to everybody who left comments and subscribed and liked the video, and I will see you in the next part.